Those bubbles are the microplastics that are going out into the water, into ecosystems, and actually are increasingly impacting our bodies. And so I founded Seep. Basically, all of the products are designed to completely compost, break down, and they're all made from natural materials. And they're all designed to look a little bit better because these don't look great.
I'm Louise Cooke, and you are watching the Ideal Home Show's YouTube channel. Now, what makes someone leave the corporate world to start a cleaning brand? Well, for Laura Harnett, it wasn't about cleaning, it was about the plastic. Today's episode is a real look at what it takes to build a mission-driven company from the ground up. Laura is the founder of Seep, a sustainable cleaning brand on a mission to ditch plastic and waste from everyday home products. Now, if you've ever looked under your sink and felt overwhelmed by all the plastic, or thought there has to be a better way, Laura did too. And in this episode, she shares with us why she left a corporate career to start Seep, the surprising plastic problem that sparked it all, what she's learned from building a business with a purpose, and the behind-the-scenes realities from sourcing to Dragon's Den. This one's for anyone curious about sustainability, startups, or simply making better choices at home. So let's dive in with Laura Harnett.
Hi, my name's Laura Harnett, and I'm the founder of plastic cleaning tool brand Seep. And so I founded Seep 4 years ago. My background was I worked in the consumer industry for about 20 years. I was a director at Selfridges, and then came up with the idea for Seep because I was finding loads of products a bit like these. So I'd switched to kind of toxic-free cleaning sprays, like sort of Method, and detergents like Ecover. But actually, when it came to the tools and the accessories, which is like 50% of the clean, I could only find things like this, which were sort of really old-fashioned. They're kind of pretty ugly. They're all made from plastic, so they go quite bobbly at the top. And those bubbles are the microplastics that are going out into the water, into ecosystems, and actually are increasingly impacting our bodies. And so I founded Seep. So it stands for Sustainable Everyday Eco Products. It's my husband actually that came up with the name. And basically all of the products are designed to completely compost, break down, and they're all made from natural materials. And they're all designed to look a little bit better because these don't look great. Probably most people have these lurking behind their toilet or their sink. And yeah, so that's what we produce. So you can use these for a month or two. We sold over like 1 million of them, and then you can cut them up and put them into your food waste bin or your home compost, and they'll completely break down after a few months. So I decided to found Seep after 20 years of working in kind of for really big businesses, like Selfridges and B&Q. I never ever thought I'd be a founder. I always wanted a really safe job and a pension. But in my late 30s, so about 7 or 8 years ago, something happens which, like most women, probably dread. And I found a lump in my breast while having a shower, and was diagnosed with breast cancer. And that I always call Seep my silver lining. It gave me the ability to kind of stop and to look at what my role was in the world, to try and remove toxins from my home. And I found lots of kind of products that I could switch to in my home. But actually, when it came to cleaning tools, these were the only ones that I could find. And so I decided, first of all, I was trying to find something else that I could switch to, and couldn't find anything. And then, when something like that happens to you, you just sort of lose the fear. And I didn't want to have any regrets in my life. So I decided that I would just take the plunge and set up Seep for myself. So that was about 4 years ago. We launched online first. We made we had lots of issues along the way and lots of challenges. I remember the very first order I placed of this. It was so exciting. Like, these big boxes turned up, and they'd all got soggy in transit. All of the packaging fell apart. And so we had to kind of rebox everything, reprint everything. And then sort of one of the things about these products are that, so this top bit is made of loofah, which is a type of plant that grows on a vine. The bottom bit is wood pulp. It's the sort of cellulose made of wood pulp. And we stitch the two together because if you use glue, it ends up it basically prevents it from properly breaking down into sort of harmless waste. And so we stitch the two together. But when we first came up with the concept, what we hadn't realized was how easy these two things are to detach. So they all detach. So, so this version that we have now is like version 10. And there's been a lot of mistakes and lessons learned along the way.
So the next time you reach for a sponge, a cloth or a brush, think about what it's made of. As Laura reminded us, cleaning your home shouldn't dirty the planet. Seep's story is more than a business. It's a mission. A reminder that everyday choices add up and that innovation doesn't always look like an app. Sometimes it's a compostable sponge with a really good origin story. A huge thanks to Laura Harnett for sharing the honest highs and lows of founder life and showing us what it means to build something with both purpose and persistence. Now, if this inspired you to make a small swap or rethink what's in your cleaning cupboard, do let us know. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the experts, the innovators, and people doing good work at home. Until next time, keep it clean and keep it conscious.
Hello everyone!
Hi, I'm Mark Meadows.
I'm Michelle Marby Davies. I'm Annie Sloan and I invented chalk paste.
So, cocktails.
The hive will produce 30 or 40 pounds of honey in a year.
I'm going to show you 3 ways how you can improve your home life using the very latest smart tech.
If you're looking to move or improve,
Have I got a chocolate and tonka bean? I might just have
we've got all sorts planned. This hob is actually amazing.
a little chocolate and tonka bean.
The lovely aroma, the curry leaves.
Might do that neat right at the end as a little treat for me really.
So what I love to do is go for citrus-based scents.
And it can be amazing for your skin.
So it really becomes a different look from day to evening.
To have a plan without thinking about colour, texture or specific product choices.
We've got talks, drop-in sessions, explanations, workshops, everything.
Oh, it's a good job it's 7 p.m, isn't it? I'd get into trouble. So,